From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
Same old story. I can't get no love. 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 I can't get no love.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Chase Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, this team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
All right, ready to go here. Brent Rooker now at the plate.
Designated hitter, number 25, Brent Rooker.
And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
First pitch, 12:40.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kurtz getting to start at first, batting second in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Carlos Cortes.
Well, it's been a tough series for him so far. No hits in any of the games, so they've really had a good game plan for him. And sometimes you tip your cap. They're executing, it seems, to perfection. But with that said, you know this guy's hungry. He wants to get on base with a hit. We'll see if he can make an adjustment and maybe flip the script in this one.
Lawrence Butler now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And that's
a foul ball. Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
The other way, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next up for the A's, Carlos Cortes.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball to Elly at second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. We go to the bottom of the first, and pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Morales. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Ball.
That one hammered center field, ranging back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Will Benson.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Elly De La Cruz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy.
All right.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball. Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Will Benson.
Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Hee-haw!
And a big swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting eighth, catcher Shea Langerliers.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langerliers.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Hike one.
The 0-1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. The A's strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. Here in Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. On the ground to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
First baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Tyler Stephenson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Stephenson matched a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one popped up. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till the take all your pain away. It takes us.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Fly ball down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Out of here. His 21st of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. 2 down.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. These hitters haven't looked overmatched, though, and he may need to try something else.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. That's out number 3. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
Well, the The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That's outside.
Ball outside.
And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Line to left. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And
That's
it
a foul.
hooks just foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Got him. One away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
1 out, man at first. Here's the second baseman, Christopher Morel.
Booyah!
Yo, 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Outside
No,
low.
ball.
Ball 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Hee-haw!
That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langerliers.
One out man at first. And the batter now, Shea Langerliers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fastball for a strike. The Athletics trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings through that one.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two aboard, 2 outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the 0-2. Right side, Morel. Over to first. That is the inning. A's strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Cortes going back. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Here's a 1-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
On the ground to first. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I got it advance and I got it grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but get smart. When you focus on the good, it plays.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Lawrence Butler.
Hee-haw!
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Two.
And foul ball. Kurtz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one in the air center field. Friedl under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the A's, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jacob Wilson, 1 for 2. Line drive. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
You touch the floor when you drop it.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Up the middle, Gelof. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball.
That one hit to right. And that ends the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Cincinnati. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Connor
Reds,
Phillips will take over here.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langerliers.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langerliers.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. His righty-lefty splits there.
One.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's
Just
inside
missed.
ball.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Kyle Stowers.
Hey, ha.
And now the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. The Reds down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Outside. That's a ball.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Elly falls victim to the K. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Sliced hard but foul. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Connor Phillips is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So a
Reds,
new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brock Burke.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Hee-haw!
Two down, nobody on. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Hee-haw!
Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Cortes up next for the A's. On the ground, Morel gets it to first, and the inning is over. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hogan Harris.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Rise up, rise up, it's true. Come on and rise up, rise up, rise up. That's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on.
That's a ball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball, that's in.
Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
And the count is 3-1. That one misses.
That's ball
so a
4. Check your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Benson aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
Outside. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
First offering. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get the out.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Athletics 4 and the Reds 1. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like Shaq when he snapping broke the
back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Here.
And strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ground ball left
That's
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Hey.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Going 2 now. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langerliers.
Shea Langerliers up next for the A's. 1 for 3.
Here.
And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Justin Sterner gets the call from the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
Here.
On the ground out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Now
Andy
playing
Ibanez.
shortstop, number
He's forced into the game at
Andy
shortstop
Ibanez.
due to the injury.
Yeah.
The 0-1, runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Reds. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run at the plate. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Sterner checks the runner. And he's back in safely. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit right side. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign, gotta power through. So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move.
Now pitching for the
We're
Reds.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Here's Janzen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered, carrying well. And it is gone. A towering shot to center, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Out towards right center field. Friedl settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the A's, first baseman
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball.
No, that missed. Yeehaw!
On the ground.
That's
and
foul.
That's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The A's get one on this homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tyler Ferguson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
For the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1 down. That clips the corner. In the air to left center. Butler on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Will Benson.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Suarez stands in here, takes ball one low.
Wood.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
This team is not going to be happy with the results of the first two games, but you got to put that behind you. You grab a W on getaway day. It certainly helps the mood at the clubhouse.
5-1 is how it ends. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes.